we knew all along this was a two-part storm system, and we were really going to have to get most of the moisture for the second part over central and northern Maine. So the snow will continue through the rest of tonight in those spots especially. So the areas that saw less snow from round one, areas that saw more snow, light snow will continue through tonight. A couple of moderate bursts in there for the next few hours, but I don't think there's a lot of juice here as we get into the early morning hours on Friday. The last of the snow will move out over down East Maine, and I think the morning commute, although it's obviously a lesser one because of school vacation week, isn't bad. I think we're in okay shape, just a little snow in Washington and Hancock counties early tomorrow morning. That moves out. Temperatures start dropping, the wind starts kicking too tomorrow afternoon, and we drop down in a lot of cases into the single digits pretty quickly after sunset. And tomorrow night is going to be very cold. I don't think it's going to be as cold as this model is about to show you, so we'll talk more about that in a second. But it will be in the single digits and below zero in a lot of spots. Saturday is a mixture of sun and clouds, and then we'll see a little light snow on Sunday afternoon. But all in all, the weekend looks relatively quiet with just a little snow there here Sunday afternoon. The temperatures there in the mid-20s. So overnight tonight, we don't drop a whole lot more than we are right now. We've been pretty consistent since this system moved in, but consistently cold, around 15, 10 across central and northern Maine. And it's not going to be until tomorrow late afternoon that we really start dropping more than this. But these temperatures, of course, adding to the fluff factor that we have out there right now and through the rest of the night. So additional snow here, another inch or two. This is kind of the round two total altogether. We could see 3 or 4 additional inches. I think this is a little bit high in places like Bangor, but they only got about an inch from round one, so that would be helpful if they get closer to that in our forecast of 4 to 8 inches. So by Saturday morning, it's very cold, as we talked about. I thought that model was a little too cold, but I do think we're right around zero along the coast, below zero inland, and then 10 to 15 below into the mountains. We'll do that again on Sunday morning, maybe just a degree or two warmer. What we're really watching, though, after that light snow on Sunday, which is not a big deal, an inch or two on Sunday afternoon, this storm on Tuesday looks really interesting because we got a low here and a low here, and that's a really good setup for a storm for us because it stretches this moisture from one low to another and sets up a big zone of heavy snow Monday night, Tuesday into Tuesday night. The question is this more a Boston storm or is it a storm for Maine? Right now, it looks like it's Portland to Boston corridor, so that whole zone could get a lot of snow, but obviously we're several days out and we'll try to nail it down as we get closer. But it is a fairly exciting little storm system, in case you can't tell. I was excited about it. That's Monday night into Tuesday, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning if it plays out that way. It's a relatively strong and long storm system. Before we get there, the story is just that it's cold, and all of a sudden here, as we head into March, winter shows up. We're still running warmest winter on record in Portland, but obviously with these temperatures over the next week or so, it is much colder than we've become quickly accustomed to. Might be another storm for late next week. That could be a mixture, but we'll deal with that. That's the third one in line.